Hola mis amores, welcome back to my channel. Paola here, and I'm back with another makeup video, and this is a super easy everyday makeup routine. So if you guys want to learn how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. So to start off, I always start by prepping my skin. I feel like that step is crucial and super important for your skin, because if your skin is nice and prepped, your foundation and your makeup is going to go on super nice. So to prep my skin and hydrate it, I'm going to use a water cream by Tatcha. And if you are combination or oily skin or even normal skin, this is going to be great for you. And this is super refreshing. This is actually super lightweight. I like that because I have combination skin. And around my T-zone, I get super oily and my foundation does not last, and this moisturizer is really nice. So moving on to eye cream, I'm using one of my favorites, and this is by Ole Henriksen, the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I really like this because it has like a little bit of a brightening effect. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I apply this. My dark circles are my problem areas and something that I've struggled with my whole life. And I feel like this under your makeup just looks so good. It gives you like a little bit of like luminosity. And so I'm going to be using this brow gel. This is the Gimme Brow in number 4. So I just like to brush upwards, and this actually gives your eyebrow like a little bit of like hair-like effect. It has like fibers and it just fills in your brow really nicely. I do have full brows, so whenever I'm going for like my everyday natural makeup look, I don't like going too crazy, and this definitely gives me like a natural fluffy brow. Fill in my eyebrows using the Pro Palette Medium Deep by Benefit, and we're going to be using one of the darkest shades. We're going to be using this shade right over here to fill in the end of the brow, and to fill in the front of the brow we're going to be using this one. Now we're gonna do the front of the brow, and when I do the front of the brow, I like to do like hair strokes. So basically we're just going in and just kind of drawing in a little bit of those hair strokes in there, just to make the brow look more natural. I'm using a flat brush like this, and I'm gonna be using one of my favorite drugstore concealers. This is from e.l.f. Their 16-hour camo. If you guys want to dupe for the Shape Tape, this is like such a good concealer and definitely a dupe. So let's go ahead and apply. My brows, I actually do like to apply the whole concealer as a primer, and I was saying this is such a good concealer because it's super full coverage, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. And I don't even know how much it is, but I'll put it like right here so you guys can take a look. But you guys definitely need to get your hands on this. Go ahead and now do the crucial part. This is the part where I'm like, I can't breathe, because I just want to make sure everything's going to be even. We're just going to clean up the brows and make sure we have that line like underneath the brow really even and sharp. Now that everything's applied nice and evenly, I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender just to make sure there's no harsh lines in the concealer, and just so we have like a perfect base for the shadow. So for my eyes, I'm actually using a face powder. This is the Benefit Dallas face powder. Anything that has like a pinky or even like a bronzer could work for this. I apply this all over the crease and in the outer V, just to give this a little bit of color and dimension to the eye. So going in with the Fenty Snap Shadows palette, this is the peach tone in here, and I'm gonna go in and pick up like a little bit of a shimmery shade and apply that all over the lid and right here. Just tapping in this shadow with my finger, and again this is just to give the eye a little bit of color so it's not like flat. Curl my lashes off camera, and I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty mascara full frontal, and this mascara is actually really cool. It's gonna be my first time trying this on camera, so super excited about that. If you guys can see, the brush is flat. I've never seen anything like that. It's actually really nice. It looks like it's separating the lashes and applying a little bit of drama and length to it, which I really like. Our eyes are all done. Using the Charlotte Tilbury corrector in shade medium, I'm gonna go in and you do apply this with my finger, and a little goes a long way with this product. If you guys also have really bad dark circles like me, this is gonna be a game changer for you. If you guys want me to do a video on how to properly cover dark circles or color correct, let me know. Now I'm actually going in around my mouth because I have a lot of discoloration there too. So I'm not only applying under the eye, but we're also doing on the sides right here, or anywhere where you have any discoloration would be good. Foundation, I'm using this foundation by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I did apply one pump in the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go in right now with my Beauty Blender just evenly. I do like to work in sections with every foundation that I use just to make sure we have that even coverage. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but I just feel like it sets onto your skin like so flawlessly, and it definitely gives you like that airbrush look. So we're using a new product for the concealer, and this is the Essential High Coverage Concealer Pen by Jouer Cosmetics. It goes in like nice and creamy, super smooth, and it's definitely like buildable coverage. So I go in on the sides of my nose because I have a little bit of darkness there, and then I just drag it. I don't like applying too much over here because I do have a lot of lines there that just, you know, they can crease. So to blend this, we're still using a beauty blender, and I like blending it from bottom up. I believe I saw Nikki tutorials using this technique. I saw it somewhere on YouTube, but I always use this, and I feel like my under eye like creases less now. Putting in my beauty blender in this translucent powder. This is Cupcake by Huda Beauty. Do crease up really quickly, so I like to go in as soon as I finish applying the concealer. Going in with this Laura Mercier palette. This is a palette that has basically blush, highlighter, bronzer. I'm gonna bronze up my face, and we're gonna use this shade right here. We still have the powder. We're baking a little bit, but we're gonna bronze up our face, and we're going in with that 3 motion just to make sure you don't only have just like one harsh line here. You want to have like dimension everywhere going on. So we're adding the Benefit Dallas powder for a little bit of like a fresh plum color. I'm not using this as a blush. You can say this is like a transition before the blush, just to make sure everything's like beautiful and just even and like fresh. For blush, we're using these 2 shades. For like applying this on the apples of my cheeks, kind of going upwards, not just right here, but like more like a contouring as well. We're also going in on our nose just to give it that fresh like sunburn type of look, but not really, and right here in our forehead. With a beauty blender, I'm just tapping in that excess powder to make sure everything's all blended and everything just blends onto the skin really nicely. So this is a time where all those lines, the contouring lines, the blush, everything's gonna melt and everything's just gonna blend in nicely. So this step you cannot skip. For a highlighter, again, going back into the same palette, mixing this shade and this shade over here, and we're gonna apply this where the light hits. So we're applying on our cheekbones. We're also gonna do a little bit on our forehead, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow right here. We're all looking awake. We're gonna apply right here. The same highlighter we're applying right here, inner corner. This is actually one of my favorite things to do because it just opens up the eye. It just makes you look like boom. Moving on to the lips, we're using this e.l.f. XO Novella. I really like this shade. We're gonna line it and prepare for a lipstick. I literally apply this all over the lips. It's a type of lip liner that's not like over drying or anything, and it's drugstore, so definitely look into this. For the lips, we're using this beautiful shade by Huda Beauty. This is First Kiss. It's a matte lipstick that lasts like all day, my favorite. As you guys can see, I'm not like gliding it around my lips, I'm just kind of tapping it. It gives it more like a natural finish. So for the last step, we're using a facial spray. I'm using this by Bliss. We're gonna go ahead and spray all over just to make sure all the powders and everything just blends and melts onto the skin beautifully. So that is it for this look, you guys. I really hope you guys love this everyday makeup look and it's wearable for you. And if you guys definitely recreate this look, make sure you tag me on my Instagram right over here One more thing, we are uploading once a week, so make sure you subscribe, turn your post notifications so you can stay tuned on the upcoming videos. Oh, one more thing, comment what type of videos you guys want to see next. Maybe it's personal, more makeup, whatever it is, leave them down in the comments. Bye guys!